Hello, AriTheGoddesss here. I hope y'all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you, and may you always use true discernment within every message. May the divine guide you and bring you the truth, the wisdom, and the clarity that is needed for your life, for your journey, and for this moment. So in this message is going to be about, the 7 signs that, you may be in isolation. 7 signs you are in isolation. And, I decided to do this because there's so many people that, as I've said, was spoken of before, I believe that people go in these, in these isolations. And I think we all go in isolations in phases. So as some are coming out, others are coming in. And I just wanted to be a guide to help those who may be going in and may not know exactly like what's going on, or may not feel as though no one understands, or no one, or no one else is going through this. Please know, I'm here to tell you there's so many more people going through this than you know. And also, I definitely understand. And because I've went through this, I wanted to be able to be a guide to help you, to help the signs that you may be in it, and some things to look out for, some things that you can do along this journey to help you. So one of the things that you may be on, one of the things of knowing that you are in isolation is like you no longer resonate with the people around you. Like, it's like the people that may be around you in this time, it's like you no longer resonate with you. They no longer resonate with you, and you no longer resonate with them. It's like automatically it may seem as though something just clicked to you, and you're just like, I don't even want to be around, any of this, or maybe for you may have noticed, people have been acting, different, or you may be seeing that you yourself have been acting different, and you're learning that, this isn't something that I normally do. Or you may just see it in, what's going around in, in your daily life, or, in life. You're just seeing that, things just don't seem right in this time. And so, nothing is resonating with you. No one is resonating with you. And you might find it just more safer, or, more calming for you to be alone. So that may be, one of the signs that you are in isolation. Also, the second reason is you may start to notice you have more anxiety about, how people feel about you. And, one of the things that you may be feeling as though, you may be needing more valid. You may have went through this phase, or you may be, in isolation because you are noticing this is something that you're needing, and this is something that, you normally don't do. So you may be in this phase, or you may have been in this phase of, really, really caring about what other people think about you. Even within this, you notice that there is something that is different about you, or you may be noticing, that you don't resonate with people, and it's like you don't want people to make you feel, you don't want people to think that you're a bad person, or that you're a selfish person, but you really just seeing the world different right now. You're really just seeing things different. You really just having a different perspective about who you are, a different perspective about life, and you're really just having a different perspective about the people around you. And this may be giving you so much anxiety because you just don't want to come off as this bad person right now. You don't want to come off as this person that just really don't care about people. And it's not that you don't care, it's just you're trying to find you right now. You're trying to find, what is going on. You're trying to find the truth. You're in the process of you're awakening, and you're really just finding the truth. You're finally, starting to, or you might be in the process of just finding the truth of who you are, what the things that you like to do, things that you like to be around, things that you like to do, the things that you like about yourself. That is some of the things that you're going to be learning along this process. Not this process, but this isolation. And, just more things about you, more things that you love, more things that you want to be around. You're going to be learning more things just about within. And that is why this isolation is so important. That is why you're no longer resonating. That's why you're getting so much anxiety. And this anxiety also could just be the energy of others, their energy, and what may be going on with them as well. And that's another thing that you might notice. This is kind of a side note, is you may be noticing that you're picking up on more people energy than ever, and this is because you are heightening, everything is heightening in this time. Everything is being heightened, if that makes sense. And you're really going through an awakening, and you're upgrading, and you're releasing. Also, the third reason you may be in isolation is, it seems like, and I said this before, as though just no one understands you. It just seems as though no one understands anything that you're doing. No one understands why you're in this isolation. No one understands why you're in this solitude. Maybe you were this person who was very active in people's lives, and everybody was able to count on you for everything. You were in, maybe you was always like the giver in situations, and you notice, and you're not giving anymore like you used to. You're not in, the places that you used to be in anymore. And no one is understanding this. Everyone may have an opinion about it. Everyone may be, just wondering what is going on, and just no one, you may be explaining, you may be trying to explain. And that's another thing that I'm getting. You may be trying to explain, okay, what is going on here? Like, with you, and you're trying to explain it, and no one's getting it. You may be everywhere with your words, you're really trying to explain exactly what is going on, and it's really, it's just you're being isolated so that you can go within and know how divine you are. Know how divine you are, know how extraordinary you are, know how unique you are. Because maybe in the past, or just up until now, who you were was never really, and I'm not going to say never really you, because of course, everything happens for a reason. And who we are, we're so divine, even if we don't know it, mentally yet, by default, naturally, we are divine. And so, of course, this experience has not been in vain, but maybe who you have known yourself to be, or seen yourself to be, or others have seen yourself to be so far, is something that you just grew up off of, and maybe unhealed, because of unhealed energy, or or because of what was around you. Just the things that are around you. So you picked up habits and things off of that. You created yourself from, people's opinions and advice. You created yourself from like different programming of when you were a child. And right now is just a time of, you're relearning and unlearning. And this solitude, this isolation is so important, because as you're in it, there's no distractions. There's nothing taking you away from who you are. It's like, this is a must that you go within. This is a must that you seek this truth. And this is why, no one is understanding you right now. The fourth reason is you'd rather spend this time alone. You'd rather spend this time alone and heal. You'd rather spend this time alone and choose to learn you. Choose to heal. Like right now you're in a healing stage. Right now you're in a stage of becoming. Right now you're in a stage of truth. Right now you're in this stage of really just awakening and a rebirth. You're transforming. You're in isolation so that you can become who you are meant to be, that divinity, to be this divine, unique person that you are meant to be. And and for the fifth reason, you notice that you don't have the energy that you once had. You notice that the energy that you once had before, you don't have it anymore. You notice that in this time, more than ever, you're wanting to really just, relax. You're really wanting to rest. You're really wanting to, maybe you're spending more time in nature. Maybe you're spending more time outside. Maybe you're just spending more time, even in a sacred place in your home. You find yourself spending this time here. And it's because you no longer have the energy to put towards anyone else or anything else but you, and this is beautiful. This is a beautiful time for you, and I ask that you see this as a beautiful thing. I ask that you see this as something that is, I ask that you see this as something that is beneficial, and something that is, that will not only see, this is something as wherever you are, how far you've come, no matter the age or where you are, think of everything that you've become up until now off an unaware version of yourself. And as you're able to go into this isolation or be in this isolation, you can really, and get this truth and this healing and this rebirth, this transformation, this awakening, this heightening of who you are, this divinity of who you are. Imagine who you will be with this aware of this divine version of yourself. And I just really think that this is beautiful. And there may be obstacles and challenges that may be coming up, but this is definitely part of it, because there's so much that you are going to learn. There's so much that you're going to experience and learn, so that you may not think right now that you can get through it, but there's going to be so many healing stories that you will be able to tell those who are willing to listen, those who are willing to hear you, or maybe going through the same thing, or, even just generations after, even with your family, generations and generations, after, you'll be able to tell them, you'll be able to tell them about it. And, this is actually, believe it or not, this is actually setting, the path for those generations ahead of you in your family line. So I really hope that this message was to help you understand, where you are, and I hope that this message was able to get you through, through this time, and to help you just to have a better understanding. Thank you so much for listening. Sending you so much love and light. May you get it through the wind. Thank you.